Welcome in, listener. You're listening to a segment from the Slumpbuster podcast with Ju-Ju Dre. Find the full episode on Spotify, iTunes, the Google Play Store, or our YouTube channel. Enjoy. I'm going to let you kick off this next headline here. DC versus Stipe 3. Tell us about it.
Yeah, no, I figured this was going to be the fight. And I sort of even said it, right? Like, if I was Daniel Cormier, this would be my last fight. And the reason being, so a few things, right? But Stipe right now, he's sort of had this retina injury, so an injury to his eye, which can always be sort of scary. Eye injuries are some like the worst injuries, especially even in MMA, just because you can get poked, right? And a fingernail can go in there, or even if it's not a fingernail, just a finger in general to the eye can be really damaging. And in fact, one of the guys, one of the coaches here, Mike Winklejohn, lost an eye because he got a toenail to the eye. And so I'm hoping, he, was blocking a kick. The person's, toe sort of flung around their hand and went into Winklejohn's eye, cut his cornea, and he didn't get to the hospital in time, and they weren't able to save his eye. So hopefully Stipe's okay. It sounds like he is. But he won't be back until 2020. And so that gives Daniel Cormier enough time to sort of rest and, relax, recover. Anytime that you have a knockout, you want to probably take at least a year off, honestly. Most guys don't, just because they don't get paid enough to take that much time off, right? Like, a lot of these MMA fighters are only making tens of thousands of dollars. Very few of them make the six figures, or millions of dollars. They're not all John Joneses and Conor McGregors. And so Daniel Cormier, though, he's got enough money built up that he can probably take a year off, relax, recover, hopefully be 100% by the time Stipe returns in 2020. And then as far as the legacy fight, if Daniel Cormier wins this fight, he 100% goes down as the best heavyweight ever. Right now, it's arguable between him and Stipe just because they're 1-1 against each other. Daniel Cormier's only ever lost one fight at heavyweight, and that was obviously to Stipe. Stipe also has only really ever lost to Daniel Cormier. And so comparably, they've got very comparable records against each other. Daniel Cormier is also basically undefeated at light heavyweight outside of one person, and that's John Jones, who you could argue, hey, John Jones was doing steroids, right? He's doing a lot of things that he shouldn't have been. He got popped twice, and he got popped for cocaine. And so for some people, that knocks John Jones down or disqualifies him from the run-in. And so if DC wins this fight, cements his legacy, he's good. If he loses, he could say, hey, I tried my best. Stipe is the best ever heavyweight. I'm the second best ever heavyweight. And I get to go out. I've got plenty of money and I'm good.